The Whispering Forest, a soothing bedtime tale. As you settle into your comfortable position, take a deep breath and allow yourself to relax. Let the cares of the day begin to melt away as you prepare to journey into a world of tranquility and peace. Close your eyes, if you haven't already, and let the gentle words of this story guide you towards a restful night's sleep. Our tale begins on a warm summer evening, just as the sun is setting on the horizon. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast, rolling meadow. The air is soft and comforting against your skin, carrying with it the sweet scent of wildflowers and fresh grass. A gentle breeze rustles through the tall grass, creating waves of movement that ripple across the field like a golden sea. As you take in the serene scene before you, you notice a narrow path leading away from the meadow and into a dense forest in the distance. Something about this path calls to you, inviting you to explore. With a sense of calm curiosity, you begin to walk towards the trees, your steps slow and measured. The grass beneath your feet is soft and springy, cushioning each step. As you walk, you can feel the tension in your muscles begin to dissipate, replaced by a growing sense of peace and relaxation. The worries and stresses that you carried with you seem to fall away, left behind in the meadow as you move forward on your journey. As you near the forest's edge, you notice how the quality of the light changes. The warm glow of the setting sun filters through the leaves, creating a dappled pattern of light and shadow on the ground. The effect is mesmerizing, like nature's own kaleidoscope, slowly shifting and changing with the breeze. You pause for a moment at the threshold of the forest, taking in a deep breath of the cool, crisp air. The scent here is different, a complex mixture of pine, earth, and something indescribably fresh and revitalizing. As you exhale, you feel a wave of calm wash over you, as if the forest itself is welcoming you, inviting you to let go of any remaining tension. With another deep, cleansing breath, you step onto the forest path. The ground beneath your feet is soft with fallen leaves and moss, muffling your footsteps. The trees tower above you, their branches reaching towards the sky like ancient guardians. You feel safe here, protected and at peace. As you continue along the path, you become aware of the subtle sounds of the forest. The gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze, the distant call of a dove, the soft chirping of crickets beginning their evening song. These sounds blend together into a soothing natural symphony, lulling you into an even deeper state of relaxation. The path winds gently through the trees, never too steep or challenging. You walk at an unhurried pace, allowing yourself to be fully present in this moment. With each step, you feel more and more in tune with the peaceful world around you. Your breathing naturally slows and deepens, matching the calm rhythm of the forest. After a while, you're not sure how long, as time seems to lose its meaning in this tranquil place. You notice the path beginning to widen. The trees start to thin out, and you catch glimpses of an open space ahead. Curious, you continue forward, emerging from the forest into a beautiful, hidden glade. The Whispering Glade, for that is what this magical place is called, stretches out before you like a scene from a dream. It's a perfectly circular clearing, ringed by tall, ancient trees whose branches seem to lean inward, creating a natural dome overhead. The ground is carpeted with soft, lush grass and dotted with tiny white flowers that seem to glow in the fading light. In the center of the glade is a small, crystal-clear pond. Its surface is like a mirror, perfectly still, reflecting the deepening twilight sky above. Next to the pond stands a grand old willow tree, its long, graceful branches swaying gently in the breeze, their leaves just touching the water's surface. As you take in this breathtaking sight, you notice something extraordinary. Tiny points of light are beginning to appear in the air around you. At first, you think they might be early stars, somehow visible through the canopy of leaves. But as you watch, you realize that these lights are moving, drifting gently through the air like luminous snowflakes. These are the glade's fireflies, but unlike any you've seen before. Their light is softer, more magical, shifting through a spectrum of soothing colors. One moment they glow a soft, warm gold, then they shift to a calming blue, then a gentle lavender. The effect is mesmerizing, filling the glade with a soft, ever-changing light. Drawn by the beauty of this scene, you make your way towards the old willow tree. As you approach, you notice a comfortable-looking bench nestled among its roots, perfectly positioned to view both the pond and the entire glade. It's as if the spot was created just for you, inviting you to sit and stay a while. You settle onto the bench, feeling its smooth, worn surface beneath you. It's incredibly comfortable, molding to your body as if it were made just for you. As you lean back against the trunk of the willow, you feel supported and secure, able to fully relax and let go. From your seat by the pond, you have a perfect view of the entire Whispering Glade. The fireflies continue their gentle dance, their soft light reflecting off the surface of the pond. The effect is magical, as if the boundary between sky and water has disappeared, creating a limitless space filled with gently drifting stars. As you gaze at this mesmerizing sight, you feel your mind beginning to quiet. Your thoughts, which may have been racing when you first arrived, now slow to match the peaceful rhythm of this place. It's as if each drifting firefly carries away a worried thought or a nagging concern, leaving behind only a deep sense of peace and contentment. The willow tree above you rustles softly, its leaves creating a gentle whisper that sounds almost like a lullaby. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing the peaceful sounds of the glade to wash over you. The distant hooting of an owl, the subtle splash of a fish jumping in the pond, the soft sighing of the breeze through the trees, all blend together into a natural symphony of relaxation. As you sit there, breathing deeply and evenly, you begin to notice the subtle changes happening around you. The light is shifting as night fully descends, but rather than growing darker, the glade seems to be illuminated by a soft, silver glow. You open your eyes to see that the moon has risen, its light filtering through the canopy above and bathing everything in a gentle, ethereal radiance. The moonlight seems to awaken something magical in the glade. The tiny white flowers that dot the grass begin to glow with a soft, pearl-like luminescence. It's as if they're responding to the moon's touch, each one a tiny reflection of the celestial body above. This carpet of glowing blossoms adds to the enchanted atmosphere, making the ground look as star-strewn as the sky. As you watch, utterly relaxed and at peace, you notice movement at the edge of the glade. Soft-footed and silent, woodland creatures begin to emerge from the surrounding forest. A family of deer, their movements graceful and unhurried, make their way to the pond's edge to drink. Rabbits hop tentatively into the open, their ears twitching gently as they nibble at the glowing flowers. An owl glides silently from tree to tree, its wide eyes taking in the scene below. None of the animals seem alarmed by your presence. Instead, there's a sense of peaceful coexistence, as if you're as much a part of this natural world as they are. You feel a deep connection to these gentle creatures and to the glade itself, a sense of belonging that further deepens your relaxation. The night air, which started out warm, has taken on a pleasantly cool crispness. It feels wonderful against your skin, refreshing and invigorating, yet deeply soothing at the same time. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs with this pure, clean air. As you exhale, you feel any last traces of tension leaving your body, flowing out of you and dissipating into the peaceful night. As you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, you become aware of a new sound carried on the breeze. It's faint at first, barely perceptible above the gentle lapping of the pond and the rustling of leaves. But as you focus on it, the sound becomes clearer. It's the delicate tinkling of wind chimes. You look around, trying to locate the source of this sound, and notice for the first time a small structure nestled among the trees at the far side of the glade. It looks like a tiny cottage, its walls covered in ivy and its roof thatched with sweet-smelling straw. Hanging from the eaves are several wind chimes of different sizes, crafted from crystal, wood, and metal. The breeze plays among these chimes, creating a melody that's both random and perfectly harmonious. Their gentle tones weave through the other sounds of the glade, the whisper of the willow, the song of the crickets, the soft hooting of the owl, creating a soothing harmony that seems to resonate with your very being. As you listen to this enchanting symphony, you feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation. Your eyelids begin to feel heavy, but you resist closing them just yet, not wanting to miss a moment of this magical scene. Instead, you let your gaze soften, taking in the glade as a whole rather than focusing on any one detail. In this softer focus, the glade seems to shimmer with an inner light. The boundaries between things, between the trees and the sky, between the pond and its banks, between you and the bench you're sitting on begin to blur. It's as if everything, including you, is made of the same cosmic dust, all interconnected and part of a greater whole. This sense of unity brings with it a profound feeling of peace. Any last worries or concerns that might have been lingering in the back of your mind now gently dissolve. In their place is a deep sense of contentment, a knowledge that all is well and exactly as it should be. As you bask in this feeling of perfect tranquility, you notice that the fireflies are beginning to gather around you. They move in slow, lazy circles, their soft lights pulsing in a rhythm that seems to match the beating of your own heart. As they draw closer, you feel a gentle warmth emanating from them, as if each tiny creature carries within it a spark of summer sunshine. The fireflies continue their dance around you, their circles becoming slower and closer. Their warm, pulsing light feels nurturing and protective, like being wrapped in a cocoon of pure, loving energy. You feel completely safe and at peace, held in the gentle embrace of the glade and all its magical inhabitants. As the fireflies swirl around you, you notice that your body is beginning to feel different. There's a sense of lightness, as if gravity is loosening its hold on you. You look down and are only mildly surprised to see that you're actually floating a few inches above the bench, gently rising and falling with each breath you take. Rather than feeling alarmed, you find this new sensation deeply relaxing. It's as if all the weight of your cares and worries has been lifted away, leaving you free to simply be. You continue to rise slowly, the fireflies accompanying you on this gentle ascent. As you float higher, you have a bird's eye view of the Whispering Glade. From this vantage point, you can see that the glade is actually shaped like a perfect circle, with the pond at its center like a silver mirror reflecting the starry sky above. The trees that surround the glade form a protective circle, their branches intertwining to create a natural dome overhead. You drift gently over the glade, marveling at its perfect symmetry and beauty. The glowing flowers below form intricate patterns, swirling designs that seem to move and change as you watch. It's as if the entire glade is a living mandala, a sacred geometry expressing the fundamental harmony of the universe. As you float, you feel completely safe and at peace. The fireflies surround you in a sphere of soft, warm light, supporting and guiding your journey. Without a doubt that you are exactly where you are meant to be, experiencing exactly what you need in this moment. From your elevated position, you notice something you couldn't see from the ground. At the very center of the pond, there's a small island. On this island stands a single, enormous tree. Its trunk is wide and gnarled with age, its branches reaching out in all directions, some dipping down to touch the water's surface. Drawn by an irresistible feeling of rightness, you begin to float towards this central island. As you draw closer, you see that the tree is unlike any you've ever encountered before. Its bark seems to shimmer with an inner light, and its leaves are not green but a soft, luminous silver. You come to rest gently on the island, your feet touching down on soil that feels incredibly rich and alive. The great tree towers above you, its presence both awe-inspiring and deeply comforting. You reach out to touch its trunk, and as your hand makes contact, you feel a surge of peaceful energy flowing into you. This energy moves through your entire body, from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. As it flows, you feel any last traces of tension or discomfort melting away. Every muscle relaxes, every joint eases. You've never felt so completely and utterly at peace. Guided by an inner knowing, you make your way around the trunk of the tree. On the other side, you discover a hollow in the trunk, lined with soft moss and perfectly sized for you to sit inside. Without hesitation, you settle into this natural nook, feeling as if you've found your way to the safest, most comfortable spot in the entire universe. As you sit within the heart of this ancient tree, you feel a deep connection to the natural world around you. You can sense the slow, steady heartbeat of the tree itself, the gentle lapping of the pond's waters against the island's shores, the soft breath of wind through the leaves above. All of these rhythms begin to synchronize with your own heartbeat and breath, creating a perfect harmony. The fireflies that accompanied you on your journey now settle on the branches around you, their gentle light creating a warm, protective cocoon. Their pulsing glow slows even further, becoming a hypnotic rhythm that lulls you into an even deeper state of relaxation. As you sit here, in this perfect spot, you begin to feel as if you're sinking deeper into the tree itself. The boundaries between you and the natural world around you start to blur. It's not an alarming feeling, but rather a deeply comforting one, a return to oneness with nature, a homecoming to your true self. Your eyelids begin to feel heavier and heavier. The urge to close them is almost irresistible now, but for a moment longer you keep them open, taking in one last look at this magical place. The glade spreads out before you, a perfect circle of peace and tranquility. The moon and stars shine down from above, their light dancing on the pond's surface. The forest surrounds you, a protective embrace of ancient trees and timeless wisdom. Finally, you allow your eyes to close, knowing that the beauty of the Whispering Glade will continue in your mind's eye and in your dreams. As your eyelids lower, you feel a wave of profound relaxation washing over you. It starts at the top of your head and slowly moves downward, releasing any final whispers of tension from every part of your body. With your eyes closed, your other senses seem to heighten. You become acutely aware of the gentle support of the tree around you, holding you in its comforting embrace. The sound of the wind in the leaves above transforms into a soothing lullaby, its melody weaving through your consciousness and guiding you towards deep, restful sleep. As you sit here, perfectly still and at peace, you begin to feel as if you're sinking even deeper. But this time, you're not sinking into the tree, you're sinking into the softest, most comfortable bed imaginable. The moss beneath you seems to mold itself to your body, supporting you perfectly. In this space between waking and sleeping, between the magical glade and the world of dreams, you find yourself in a state of perfect balance. There's no need to think, no need to do anything at all. You simply exist in this moment of absolute tranquility, allowing yourself to drift gently towards sleep. As you hover on the edge of slumber, you become aware of a soft, warm light growing behind your closed eyelids. It's not harsh or intrusive, but gentle and nurturing, like the first rays of dawn. This light seems to be coming from within you, radiating outward from your heart. This inner light spreads slowly through your body, filling you with a sense of warmth and well-being. As it reaches your fingertips and toes, you feel a tingling sensation, as if your entire being is charged with peaceful energy. It's a gentle, comforting feeling that seems to cocoon you in tranquility. With each breath you take, this light grows stronger. As you inhale, you draw in more of this soothing radiance. As you exhale, you feel any last traces of tension or worry leaving your body, carried away on your breath like mist dissipating in the morning sun. Your breathing becomes slower, deeper, more rhythmic, the natural, relaxed breathing of deep sleep. The boundary between your body and the surrounding environment begins to blur even further. You can no longer tell where you end and the tranquil world of the Whispering Glade begins. It's as if you've become one with this peaceful place, your consciousness expanding to fill the entire landscape. In this expanded state, you become aware of the rhythms of the natural world around you. You feel the slow, steady heartbeat of the earth beneath you, pulsing in time with your own heart. You sense the gentle push and pull of the pond's tiny waves, guided by the moon above. You're in tune with the subtle shift of the leaves in the breeze, the endless cycle of growth and rest that governs all of nature. These rhythms resonate with your own internal rhythms, your heartbeat, your breath, the ebb and flow of your thoughts. Everything is in perfect harmony, a cosmic symphony of peace and tranquility. You are a part of this symphony, your own rhythms blending seamlessly with those of the natural world. As you float in this state of blissful unity, you begin to feel yourself sinking even deeper. It's as if you're falling into the softest, most comfortable sleep imaginable. There's no resistance, no desire to stay awake. You simply allow yourself to drift gently downward, deeper and deeper into perfect relaxation. The soothing sounds of the whispering glade, the whisper of leaves, the gentle lapping of water, the soft song of the wind chimes begin to fade into the background. They're still there, a comforting presence at the edges of your awareness, but they're muffled now, as if you're hearing them from deep underwater or from very far away. In their place, you become aware of a new sound. It's a deep, resonant tone that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. This sound vibrates through your entire being, harmonizing with your own inner rhythms. It's not a sound you hear with your ears, but one you feel in every cell of your body. This resonant tone begins to change, shifting slowly through different notes. As it changes, you feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation. Each new note seems to release another layer of tension, another level of conscious thought, guiding you further into the realm of sleep. As you drift in this space between waking and sleeping, you begin to see soft, abstract shapes forming behind your closed eyelids. These shapes are fluid and ever-changing, shifting from one soothing color to another. Deep blues melt into soft greens, which then transform into warm golds and gentle purples. These colors aren't bright or jarring, but soft and muted, like watercolors blending together on damp paper. They flow and swirl in time with your breathing, creating a hypnotic display that draws you deeper into relaxation. You don't try to make sense of these shapes or analyze what you're seeing. You simply observe, allowing the gentle play of colors to lull you further towards sleep. As you watch this soothing display, you begin to feel as if you're floating. It's not the physical floating you experienced earlier in the glade, but a mental and emotional floating. You're suspended in a space of perfect peace and tranquility, free from all cares and worries. In this floating state, you become aware of a gentle current of energy flowing through you. It enters through the crown of your head, a stream of pure, revitalizing energy that flows down through your body. As this energy moves, it soothes and relaxes every part of you. It flows down your forehead, releasing any tension you might have been holding there. Your brow smooths out, your facial muscles relax completely. The energy continues down, relaxing your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Any tightness or discomfort simply melts away. The relaxing flow continues down your arms, all the way to your fingertips. You might feel a pleasant tingling sensation as the energy reaches your hands. Your arms feel heavy and completely at ease, comfortably supported by the soft surface beneath you. The soothing current moves down your torso, relaxing all the muscles in your chest and abdomen. With each breath, you feel your body sinking deeper into relaxation. Any knots or areas of tension in your back release and smooth out as the energy flows through them. The relaxation spreads down through your hips and legs. You feel any remaining tension in your muscles dissolving, leaving your legs feeling heavy and completely at ease. The energy flows all the way down to your feet, and you might feel a warm, pleasant sensation in your toes as the last traces of tension leave your body. As this wave of relaxation completes its journey through your body, you find yourself in a state of total physical ease. Every muscle is relaxed, every part of your body completely at peace. You feel heavy and light at the same time, solidly supported by the comfortable surface beneath you, yet floating in a sea of tranquility. In this deeply relaxed state, you become aware that the abstract shapes behind your eyelids have transformed once again. Now you see a soft, warm light in the distance. This light beckons to you, inviting you to move towards it. There's no sense of urgency or need to rush. The light will wait for you, always there, gently calling you forward. As you allow yourself to drift towards this light, you feel a profound sense of peace washing over you. It's as if you're moving towards the essence of tranquility itself, a place of perfect rest and renewal. With each moment, you draw closer to this soothing radiance. The light grows larger as you approach, filling more and more of your vision. It's not harsh or blinding, but soft and enveloping, like being wrapped in the gentlest, warmest blanket imaginable. As you reach the light, you feel it surrounding you, infusing every part of your being with its calm, restful energy. Enveloped in this peaceful glow, you feel yourself letting go completely. Any last thoughts or awareness of the waking world gently fade away. You are safe here, perfectly at peace, drifting in a sea of calm. There's nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to go. You can simply be resting in this space of perfect tranquility. As you float in this peaceful radiance, you might begin to see glimpses of dream images forming. These are not vivid or disturbing images, but soft, pleasant scenes that drift by like clouds on a calm summer day. You don't need to engage with these images or try to make sense of them. Simply let them pass by, knowing that they're guiding you deeper into restful sleep. Your awareness begins to fade now, gently and naturally, like the setting of the sun or the ebbing of the tide. You're drifting deeper and deeper into sleep, each breath taking you further into this realm of perfect rest. The peaceful energy of the Whispering Glade, the soothing resonance of the ancient tree, the gentle light that surrounds you, all of these blend together, creating a perfect lullaby that guides you into deep, rejuvenating slumber. As you slip into sleep, know that you are safe and at peace. The magic of the Whispering Glade surrounds you, protecting your rest and filling your dreams with tranquility. When you wake, you'll feel refreshed and renewed, carrying with you the deep sense of peace you've found here. For now, simply let go. Allow yourself to drift off into the welcoming embrace of sleep. Rest easy, knowing that all is well, and that this peaceful refuge will be here waiting for you whenever you need to return. Sleep now and dream of peace.